June 15th, 2014. Guys, these sunspots are dying down somewhat. They're no longer triple configurated. They are double. Now, to the far right of the sun and the bottom, that one is still triple configurated, which means it's more likely to have X-class flares, but not necessarily. We've had two very powerful coronal mass ejections. You can see just the hint of them when you're looking at the SDO. Also at the top, there was a filament release. Now, what we've had, I went back 2 days on this image for a reason. The first one you just had today's. This is the last 2 days. And I went back and got that yesterday for a reason. Notice the left side of the sun. There's a new flare coming, and notice what it's starting to do. These are not X flares, but yesterday and today, both of those started taking the energy that we were seeing in the sunspots that are now turning Earth facing. Why would it do that, guys? Why would these forward sunspots start to die off and that one pick up energy? The same reason the other ones did. Comet Jocks is on that side of the sun. Those came around, they picked up that energy from that comet, then blew it off. Now, that side of the sun is still picking up energy from the comet. It's going to get closer now until July the 9th. But look at what happened today. Check this out. Notice the timestamp 15th. That's the bottom right. That's what I'm saying. The SDO can be deceiving. Look at stereo ahead, guys. These are powerful. They're not powerful flares. They're picked up. These are coronal mass ejections. At Earth, you know what that means. Instead of just charging up the atmosphere, this is direct pressure on the tectonic plates, and we started seeing it already. It started coming in yesterday. We had that 6 point over in the Sumatran Trench area. But look at the amount of energy involved in this. Let's go back to Earth-facing wide images of LASCO C3. Now, the sun is just the white center. What you're seeing in the black is an arm that holds up what's called the occulter. It blocks the glare of the sun so we can see the outside edges. But the sun is the size of that white circle. Just to give you an idea of how immense these flares are, and what you saw was an overload of the optics on LASCO C3 camera. But to back it up, look at the concentrated energy. That's the top burst that was almost not even evident on the SDO. That's not the two bottom ones. Now look, what's happened? 2087, 2092, they're dying back down. 2087 is still dangerous because it's so large, and it is crackling with flares. But where the circle is, that's where Comet Jocks is coming from, and this is it right here. Now this is B. This is not Earth facing. If you were seeing this from Earth, it would be to the left of the sun, because what you're doing, we're looking out the front window, basically, of a camera on the Stereo B satellite, trailing Earth in orbit. We're both going counterclockwise around the sun. And so that's why you see this angle right here. And again, if we were on a satellite looking directly at the sun that could view this particular angle, you would see it coming in from the left, just where those flares are. So again, we saw the flares come around, get energized, blow off 4X flares. Now this comet's getting closer to the sun again till July 9th. And we're seeing that side of the sun continue to energize. It's an electric universe. But guys, I'm working on a very important video, and it's got a lot to do, believe it or not, with why the human race is on the earth. And if you can understand that key, you will understand much about what you need to do in these end times to make it. It's very important, guys. I'm working on it. It's going to take a little while. I'm going to try to get it up tonight. Heads up, be safe.